when we reach verse 7 of Psalm 46, we get to something that feels a little bit like a chorus. What, in a pop song would be the repeated section, the really catchy bit, the bit that you come back to and say over again. Because we can see later on at the end of the psalm in verse 11, the same refrain, God the Lord Almighty is with us, reappears word for word at the end, like a chorus, like the key idea that you want to take away, that the amazing, powerful works of God that are so huge could be actually for us, could be amongst us, that God himself could be our refuge, our rock, and an ever-present help in trouble. Here the Lord is described as Almighty. Some other English translations of the Bible render this the Lord of hosts. That is the God of armies, the marauding hosts of armies that sweep through and bring victory for their commander. If God is a commander-in-chief, then he is almighty. He has all the power, all the armies, all the hosts. He has all the backing. He has the complete team he needs to bring about his good and perfect purposes. And this is what God is doing for you. Because God, the Lord Almighty, is with us, says Psalm 46, verse 7. God is with us as one who has enormous power. When I was a kid in the playground and things started to get a bit tense, someone would end up saying, "Yeah, you and whose army?" As if to suggest that on your own you couldn't pull it off, you'd need a fair bit of backing. Well, here in Psalm 46, it's God and his army who have your back. God and his hosts who are with you. You don't stand alone. You are surrounded by the armies of God. God is with you, and the refuge, the strength, the protection is that he is the commander of a great army, and he commands his army to serve him, to protect his people, to lead and guide them, to watch over them. Perhaps notice times in your life where that's been very true for you. Looking back, you can see how the God of hosts, the Lord of armies, God Almighty, was with you.